Huh? Yeah, it's normally how you warm up. You don't even do the other two. You just jump straight. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, this might be a somewhat of a lesser day. I can feel it. Ooh. I don't, and I don't want to put any pre-built excuses. Well, that might kind of be what I'm doing right now, but framing walls all day for anybody who's, built houses and framed walls. It's not like, completely exhausting, but if you stay, steady and you're doing it all day with hardly any breaks besides lunch, it can take something out of you. So, actually, so much to the point that I didn't even do, Jesus Christ. That song got really loud. Anyways, I didn't even do my cardio before the workout. Like honestly, I actually need to get me one of those Apple watches that kind of tell you pretty accurately how many calories you burn, and wear it all day while I'm working and kind of see how many calories I burn. But I know it's a significant amount, especially if it's like extremely hot or extremely cold. Right now it's not either. It's kind of right. I mean, we are right in the sun, so you start to sweat pretty good when you're building walls, but it's not terrible. But yeah, so that was 325. Um, I'll work up to 335 again and do a set basically and just see what I hate to say it like this, but just kind of see what happens and go from there. But I just have a feeling it's not going to be one of my best days. So I would love to be proven wrong here, um, but I can just feel it. And there are instances where I feel like this and I do prove myself wrong. We'll see, but I don't think it's going to happen today. But no matter what, no matter how I feel, I'm going to give it 100%. It's just sometimes, I've said it before, sometimes 100% each day it's just not going to be the same level. Some days you're going to come in here feeling really good, feel like you can bring the whole gym down with your energy and with your intensity. So that level 100% is not the same as the day you come in here. And as soon as you get in your car to drive to the gym, you're just not feeling it. For whatever reason, if you're tired, sore, you know, throw a reason in there, but it's just not the same. And that's probably going to be today for me. So yeah, let me throw. So I just need to throw on a 5 pound plate on each side. It'd be 335, and we'll do a set and go from there. Let me get my self in position here. Okay. All right. 3, 2. Yep. The past couple weeks, I've gotten 10 with that. I only got 9 today. Honestly, that's a little better than I thought. But like as soon as I did the first couple reps, I could feel it. It's just, I'm not at full power today. So honestly, I might just do one more set with this weight, and then, um, well, no, let me just do what I said. I'm gonna play it out by this set, so I'll do another one, see what I get, and if I feel like a third one is worth it, I'll do it. Um, so yeah, I mean, like these, again, I'm cutting, so it's just a natural thing that happens that your strength starts to go down. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just gonna happen. Um, Especially when you're cutting like hard, not just like a little mini cut. When it's an actual legit cut for a decent amount of time, you're just gonna lose power. And I'm trying to do everything I can to negate that, but at a certain point, you're just fighting a losing battle. So like I said, if I do one more set here and it just feels fucking heavy and slow, then I might stop at 2, go a little bit lighter, do some high rep stuff, really just squeeze my chest and go from there. I will say, I almost forgot to say this. There's actually a couple different chest exercises that I'm going to do today. Um, I won't go into great detail until I do them, but basically, one of them is going to be decline bench because I've just noticed the more I pose, it's one of those rare circumstances where I actually need more lower chest work than upper chest. Most guys, it's the opposite. Most guys have a pretty decent lower chest, even if they don't work out. You want to call them man boobs, whatever you want to call them, and they need to work on the upper chest. I'm the opposite, but it's because I've done so much incline bench press, just from things I've read. I kind of got, not, I wouldn't say I got duped, but I almost took it too far because I read that most guys have a good lower chest, so you don't need to do much. And there's probably a period of time, like a year or two, where I hardly did any lower chest stuff. It was all upper chest and mid chest, and I think it kind of, it was at my own detriment pretty much. So, I'm going to be incorporating a lot more decline bench, and I might even try to set it up on the Smith machine if I can. And then at the very end, I'm going to do a unilateral chest movement, which I don't do often, but I want to start doing it. And it's going to be, on the cables as long as they're open. Start slightly up high, and then press slightly down, and then just across. And for each, do each arm one at a time, and try to isolate my chest, each pec really good, because I feel like sometimes, my right side wants to take over, and my left pec, you know, again, it's just at the detriment of my left side. So try to balance that out. But anyways, yeah, let me do one more here. Then we'll go from there. 3, 2. I'll be honest. Um, hmm, I'm kind of on the fence. I want to do one more, just because I want to do one more. um, Kind of just suck it up and do it. But then again, it's just not moving the best. It's not. Last week and the Monday before last, it felt way better than this. Mm, well, let me just say this. I'm gonna sit here while I'm resting, think about it for a good 3 or 4 minutes, and then you guys will find out exactly what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna jump straight to it. So let me think about it, see what I think is best. Normally, if I get a couple minutes of rest, um, I don't know, I can make a better decision, a more informed decision at least. Why did that feel so fucking heavy? Way heavier. Well, let me just say, way heavier than it normally feels. Holy crap. Okay, 3 sets of that done. I think I'm gonna do a nice little back down set, not a drop set. Don't get them confused. A nice little back down set. So I'll rest like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Go down to 2 plates, which would be, um, oh, I can't think, 235, because this is a 55-pound bar. And I might just do 1 set, one nice little light set to finish here. And then that'll be it for flat bench at least. We'll move on. Oh, all right, we are done here. Oh, okay, I gotta say, the setup better be worth it here. This better be worth the setup because it took me, I mean, nothing crazy, but it took me enough time that if this isn't even close to being worth it, I'm not going to keep doing it. I'll honestly just go to the decline bench press, like the free weight one, and do it there because this, like, just trying to figure out, you guys know how it is, like, trying to figure out where exactly to have this, back and forth and then left to right. That alone takes a significant amount of time. And it feels like every time, you lay down there and you're like, okay, I need to go back, just a little bit. You push it back, and it feels like you went 2 inches way too far back that way, and you just keep going back and forth. It feels like you never get it on the first 3 or 4 tries. It's freaking stupid. Anyways, enough of me complaining. Okay, 3 plates on each side, which is like two. Oh, what is it? Two. It's two something. 285, 290. I don't know. But it's really not about the weight here. I'm just trying to get a good stimulus in my chest. So, and I'm probably going to go a little wider with my grip. Again, just to hit my chest more and kind of take the triceps a little out of it, at least as much as I can. So, okay, let's shut the fuck up and do one, huh? How about that? Oh. All right. The worst part, honestly, is unracking it and then trying to get my hands and my wrists back aligned to being straight. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm about to let this settle for a couple minutes. I don't really know what I'm feeling, if I like it or not. So, I mean, I'm already committed. I'll do 2 more sets here, no matter what. Probably with a drop set. But, you know, trying to figure out if this is something I'm going to continually keep doing. Don't know yet. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. But like I said, I'll do a couple more, no matter what here, at least for today. All right, I'm gonna go on one. So, 3, 2, 1, and if you guys just hold it like I said, and then I'll try to regrip. We're gonna pick it up more. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay. That. So, like I said, I let that set, the first one, settle for like 3 minutes, and then I did this one. And I gotta say, you know, I did feel it in my lower chest pretty good. Um, Not trying to determine if it's still worth trying to set all this shit up. I still haven't really come to a decision there, but I mean, it's doing what I want it to. Let's just say that. So I'll do one more in a drop set. Make it different on the other side. Do one more in a drop set, and hopefully, I kind of have a better. Well, I mean, obviously, I'll have a better sample size, but I'll be able to tell off that sample size, hopefully. So. All right. Let's do a drop set. I love nothing more than when I'm about to go do a set. And one of my go-to songs that I love for the gym starts playing when I don't even have to search for it or find it myself. It was automatically right on the next as the next song to play. Works out perfectly. I mean, that's a good way to get some shit fucked up in here, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Okay. That's enough pressing for today. Oh my god, I can't even get up out of here. That's enough pressing. Let's do some fucking flies. All right, chances are I'm not really gonna know how I feel about the Smith Machine decline bench press until tomorrow when I kind of sleep on it and see how my chest. And honestly, I might wake up tomorrow, might not be able to tell. So it honestly might be one of those exercises where I need to try to 2 or 3 separate workouts and really just see what I'm feeling. If it's and again if it's worth the setup, if I like it, see if it checks. I like this, as long as the workout checks like say there's 4 things you're looking for. As long as it checks 3 out of 4, I think it's worth doing. If it only checks 2 out of 4, that's kind of up to you if you think it's worth it or not. Some people won't think it is, some people might. And then obviously 1 out of 4, definitely not worth it. And if you get a 4 out of 4, I mean, fucking do it for sure, because that don't happen often. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna do some seated cable flies, 3 sets with a drop set probably. Um, yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna try to scoot this up. Let's bring it up like right there. That way, when I'm at the fully stretched position, it just feels better. It actually pulls me back more. When this seat is closer to the center of where the cables are, in terms of back and forth, um, it's just the stretch. You almost have to force it. So the farther up this bench is, the more natural and easier it is. Oh yeah, that already feels way better. All right, one more on a drop set. I actually brought the cables down 2 notches here. Try to change the angle of attack a little bit, make it more of a mid chest fly. Um, I feel like with the decline flies that I just did, sometimes my shoulders want to take over just from the angle I have to do it. So with this, maybe it's a little easier to actually make sure it's all chest. And if it is, I might do 2 sets here, split it up. 2 sets of the previous kind I just did, and 2 sets of these. We'll see though. Let's just try this one. Oh. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Now let's do one more like this. And I'll throw on a drop set. Okay, drop set. Okay. Before, but it's been a long time since I've done it. So, we'll see how it goes. But I really want to try to give it a fair chance, a fair run. Try it like 3 or 4 different workouts and not just do it once and be like, I don't like it, and not do it anymore. Because it, like I said, it's going to be good for isolating each pec, getting a good balance between both. Because I feel like sometimes when I'm doing bilateral, like bench press or something, my right side is stronger and it does want to, take a little bit more of the pressure and the weight, I guess. So, but basically, underhand, not overhand, underhand, and just come across my body slightly and then slightly at a downward angle. Do 2-3 sets each pec, and that might be it today. Actually, that probably will be it. Okay, that was actually way lighter than I was wanting it to be. So yeah, I'll have to go a little heavier on the next set, but that's fine. All right, let's do a nice little superset here, and then we are done. Ah, let's do a drop set too. Fuck it. Ah, ooh. One more. Ah. All right, let's go pose. Oh. All right. Honestly, I threw that superset in at the end because those unilateral cable, I don't even know what to call them, but the last thing that I did before that final kind of superset, the ones that I did one arm at a time, they didn't really feel, I don't know, it's on one hand, in one sense, I feel like I got, like I said, I got really good isolation in each pec, but on the other, it didn't really hit my pecs like I wanted, because the one of the harder parts about doing that is getting your legs braced and kind of stabilized. That's like half the battle. Once you're kind of stable, you're fighting so much to stay stable, and your legs are flexing really hard. Your core, it kind of takes away some of the emphasis of the chest. At least that's what I felt. So I'll try them again. Maybe not Thursday, Probably next Monday I'll try him again. I think. Um, Again, I want to give him a fair run, so I'll try him again. Maybe I can think of a different way to do it. Maybe I could try to do him seated if I can set it up right. Either way, I'll try him again, and because I feel like it'll be worth it in the long run if I can kind of get not even get used to it. It wasn't that like it wasn't like I needed to get used to it. It's just the stability. I don't like when I'm doing an isolation exercise like that. If I'm working more to just stay stable and keep from moving, than I am to actually work my chest. Kind of defeating the whole purpose if you ask me. So, but again, I'll try it again and we'll give it a fair run. But let's pose. I don't know how it looked on the camera, but I feel like I got a pretty gnarly fucking pump. All right, that's it today. That is fucking it. Again, I tried some couple new variations of exercises. Both of them I've done before. It's just been a while, and oh, this feels like the right time to kind of throw some new things in. Like I always say, you should kind of do things in cycles, whether it be a couple months or 6 months, whatever works for you, and your body will kind of tell you when it's time to move on and throw some new things in. Keep your body guessing, or as Arnold said, shock the muscle, and he's right. So, okay, let's get out of here.